Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers, right at the moment where apparently I'm about to get a visit. Who are these people? This TXVE again. Yeah, welcome back to Space Engineers, Quest for Peace, as we watch our defenses take care of some intruders. All right, who the heck are these guys? TXVE, who is this? This faction starts out relatively passive. Leave them alone and they will leave you alone. Annoy them repeatedly and they will up their... Oh, goody. Yeah, so last week I chased after a drone and shot him down, and I think I'm now paying the price for that. It looks like one crashed over there, one's crashed over there. Yeah, hi, welcome back, guys. So, yeah, starting off with a little bit of a bang bang and some boom boom and some other fun stuff there. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Okay, that kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop there. So what are we doing today? There is still an assert base somewhere out there that I want to take care of. Just have to go probably towards that waypoint that I set up down there, GPS location. So last week, yes, we went chasing after. We looked at we hit a UTC base, we hit a Parallax base, we apparently hit a TXVE malfunctioning. We hit one of these guys' little drones that was kind of crossing into my airspace here. And then we did pick up a signal for an assert base. Now, we didn't go after the assert because we were chased at the time. We were doing some contracts at the station, some search contracts, and they are on a time limit, so I never got to them. And then, of course, I just kind of drifted around, got completely distracted. But I did make that GPS because I want to go back and revisit and take out that assert base. Now, why I want to take that base out is, again, for probably the same reason why I took most of the bases out, just because I can, and I want to see if I can. The other reason is unlike the other two installations that I went after, assert will call drones in, and that's what thing I haven't really tested. The NaDo, because we changed its names last week. That light should be in the group. I haven't really tested him against kind of like drone combat and stuff, so I want to do that again. Yeah, maybe the NaDo gets its name back to the NaDo, but you know, it took a couple of assault rounds to the nose and it did still keep flying, so I want to see how well it does. The other thing I want to do is I want to really start getting towards heading into space. Which means I'm going to need a lot of hydrogen. Right now, I've just got a single small hydrogen tank on the base, just for my own kind of backpack uses or jetpack uses. But if I'm going to be going into space and I want to build a larger ship to do so, and I've got some ideas that we're going to do in very soon future episodes, possibly even starting next week, very likely starting next week. But we'll see how we do with the assert base today. Maybe it'll be a couple of weeks. But before I do, I want to get a fueling platform put in. So basically, a bunch of large hydrogen tanks start saving or storing a bunch of fuel so that when I do get the new ship finally built on its berthing platform, which I have to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff, that it's got the fuel ready to go so that I don't have to sit around waiting while it slowly fuels up. We've got plenty of access to ice. I mean, a giant big ass lake there. We've also got our big old drill right over there, which we've only done a few scrapes on. So we are doing really well on ice. So if we look inside here, so you can see, yeah, I've got 1 million kilograms of ice. So yeah, we're doing really well on that. And I do want to get into space because I want to get some uranium. We've been running wind power for quite a while here. How are we doing on our power? So you can see here the turbines are giving us 6.8 megawatts of power. So they're giving us 100% power right now. The batteries are only putting out 3.9, so the rest of the farm kind of facilities is only using 3.9. But the fact that the battery is down to 88% means that we are getting power fluctuations. The battery should be 100% right now because I'm bringing in more juice than I'm putting out. So I want to get that power stabilized, and I want to do so by getting some nuclear power in here. You know, I could set up a fire up the hydrogen engines, which are honestly just for emergencies. I do have, enough O2 generators to keep it going. Who's this guy? That's an assert. But yeah, so I want to get up in space, get some uranium. Platinum's always a nice thing to have. And I also want to start maybe looking at going after some of these unidentified signals. Basically hunting down some Factorum stuff. There is not a lot of the Factorum stuff that I like, but I really like getting my hands on their jump drives, just because they're so much better. And things like the refineries and stuff like that. So there's lots to do in space. We can have all kinds of fun and adventures up there. So I want to start getting in there. It's also where we can start making our fortunes if we decide to go into piracy interdiction, or just become pirates. Because Trade Federation, you can buy and sell. You can sell ships for good amounts of money. So there's lots of possibilities that we can do up there. We got the farm working. It's doing its thing. So the quest has been achieved. So now we're more looking at what to do in the future. But it's enough yammer-yammering, jibber-jabbering, and otherwise. Let's get into the fighter. Still haven't painted her yet. I'm still not sure what to paint her, but let's go, and I want to go have a quick look over at whatever the heck is going on over here, where it says it's a malfunctioning drone. Okay, so what are you doing over here, buddy? Let's turn that off. See what he's gonna do. Well, looks like he's just kind of sticking his nose into the ground at the moment. No? What is he doing? Let's... Hi, buddy. What you up to? How are you? Got some sound blocks on you. Where's your battery? I mean, my reputation's already in the toilet with these guys, so... You got another battery in here? Okay. Hydrogen. Where's my ship? Where the heck did I park? I can hear it. Jeez. Literally just blended perfectly into the base. Okay, yeah, I have got to paint this thing bright yellow or something. Okay, let's that could have been really bad. Let's go have a look at this guy over here. Mostly, let's just kind of finish him off. Let's flip over to Gatling. Oop. Never mind. Okay. Well, good job, guys. There we go. Okay, let's go quickly dock up, rearm, refuel myself. And let's go see if we can't find that assert base. All right, let's pull in here, nice and easy. That should be my landing camera. Might have flipped to that one a little soon. There we go. And set her down. Walk her down. And let's go top ourselves up. All right, might as well give myself a full bill of health here before I head off as well. That's got my health all doing nice. Oh, look at that nice handy conveyor part right here. And let's bring up our tank. And there we go. All right. Rifle. Let's check our ammunition. Do I want to use the 30? Or do I want to use the 20? I think I'm going to use the 30 here. A little bit heavier bullet, 3 round burst firing. The 50 is a fully automatic, but the bullets don't quite hit just as hard. So, all right, we're all ready to go here. Let's go chase after that temporary GPS and see if we can't make some trouble. All right, as we come into like 8-kilometer range of our GPS, you can see that the research base, the assert research base that we were looking at, has now appeared. So I'm going to do here, let's just get rid of that GPS. So we are going to remove that. I got some salvage I'm slowly collecting here. You know what? Let's just hide all this stuff here. One of these days I will actually do something about it, but for now, no. All right, let's close in on this base and let's let's see if we actually survive this. All right, 3 kilometers out. I'm gonna start slowing down here. What was that? Did I just... Who is this? Picking up some sort of weird... Oh, look at that. Hello. Who are you? Good Lord, flew right over top of him, didn't even realize it. Just want to make sure there's nothing here that's gonna bite me in the backside. No. Okay, well, a little bit of a salvage location. You're dead. Okay, well, whatever guns it has is quiet, so let's return our attention to here. There's another UTC pod. All right, there it is. It's kind of hiding in the trees there. I'm gonna start slowly closing in. I really should actually maybe take that signal out, but too late. Do I have any food on me? No. Okay, just gonna keep moving in. I'm actually surprised they haven't called anyone in on me yet. Maneuver around a bit. And just inside my firing range, that's an interior turret right there. There we go. Looks like we got another one kind of hiding there. Let's bring out our gun. And no. Well, I'm a little disappointed. They didn't call any drones in on me. Hello. Well, that was completely anticlimactic, but that's hilarious that this guy is like All right, we've been trying to call you for like weeks, and you keep ignoring our calls. So here, we're gonna put this literally right in front of your nose. That's kind of freaking funny. Okay. I'll just put her down, turn the dampeners off, and let's go deal with this thing that they deem so freaking important. Hey, I actually got crocodile boots this time. I don't usually get anything anymore. Where is your cargo? There it is. You got anything good in here? Ooh, yeah, 4,300 space bucks. I can live with that. And you know what? You can just sit there. Okay. Now, we didn't really get much fun here with this as I was hoping. So let's see if there's anything left over here. Very least I can shut his antenna down. Yeah, clearly the ship's trying to push through the front door or the back here to get into the front. So yeah, not much left. Oh, I can hear his remote. Nope, that's not it. And that noise we're hearing is its remote control, and it's telling me where, if I'm getting closer enough. It's part of the hacking mod I'm using. There it is. So if I hack that and I hack the bed here and the control seats, there we go. So it's now my base, which, you know, woohoo. All right, what do we got? What has this got to say? So, auto transcript begin. Testing. Is this thing working? Okay, great. Delete that last. I said delete. Never mind. I'll fix it later. All right. So, official company psychic recommendations say keeping an audio journal can help with mood and productivity. I wonder which they're more interested in, eh? Is this guy Canadian? Oh, well, it's not like there is anyone worth talking to around here anyway, so let's give it a go. What to say? It's also so quiet out here except for engines and filters humming away. Drones are cheaper to run, but someone has to be around to point them in the right direction, and looks like today that poor someone is me. Well, at least for the next few. Uh-oh. IFF showing red. Looks like we got some freebooters. Auto transcribe pause. Was that me or someone else? Because I don't see anyone around here. Is my inventory full? I think my inventory is full. Yeah, inventory is full. I don't have a lot of room in the fighter here, but let's see if we can dump anything into... No, I can't get to the cargo, so never mind. Let's just shut this off. I don't care about it. I don't want it. What I am going to do is head back home, but, you know, let's take a flyby here. What do we got here? Probably nothing much to talk about, but we'll walk them up. Oh, he's got something over there. Ooh, that's a Gatling. That's a Gatling. Okay, that was a Gatling. Not bad for a snapshot. All right, looks like whatever weaponry he had going on. Oh, nope. At least this one, we got a soldier or something in the bushes. You can see the way it's wiggling around. Here, let's take the tree out. Okay, I'm gonna land over here, and let's approach this guy on foot here. Get ready to lock our landing gear. Okay. Alright, nothing's killing me. Just can't use my jetpack. Did the turrets already... No, there's still something up there. I'm getting a... Yep, there he is. Ow, ow. That's one. Okay, who else is shooting? There's another guy right there. There he is. Let's move up. Ow, ow. Ooh, reloading. Anyone else? No, I think that's got it. Anything good on you? No, not really. Where's this other clown? Broke some of the stuff there. Nah, neither of you got anything worthwhile. Let's take the... Oh, can't use my jetpack, because... That guy. Is there a ladder? Huh, this one's got a little landing pad here. Well, I'm certainly not making any friends. And I'm just going to weld the door back up because now it's under my control. Let's bring out our pistol. Oh, all right. Looks like we got a refinery, a 2 generator, cargo container, basic assembler. Okay, so it's a nice little self-reliant base. I can't take any of this stuff. Got anything hiding in there? No. What about in here? Ooh, some Gatling ammo. Can't carry anything. Get rid of that tree. Okay, try taking out your weapon. All right, looks like it just had the 2 droids, but now I can reach this thing. And it's shut down. And we can take out the drill inhibitor. There we go. All right, have I already hacked the place? Looks like I might have already hacked the place. Yep. Awesome. All right. I want the money. Let's throw that stuff in there. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the this is just, you know, basic useless stuff anyway. So here, I'm gonna go grab the Gatling ammo and those explosives. And let's grab the Gatling ammo. I don't care about the 20 ammunition. That's a storage shelf 1, storage shelf 1. Ooh, that's got some good stuff on it. Let's take this stuff. Yeah, I didn't get any of the good stuff, did I? A couple of thruster components and a couple of gravity components. Anyway. All right. Well, I mean, the NaDo still has the, can still be called the NaDo. Let's unlock here. Got lots of cargo room on this thing here, and this does have a handy dandy little cargo port right there. I'm gonna go set this guy down and see if I can't transfer some of that cargo over. All right, what have I got access to? Not much. Ooh, I took out a Gatling turret. A couple of MR50s and some ammo. What I'm actually after here. Did any of that get moved over? Why am I carrying ice? All right, there we go. Gatling. Okay, that did transfers to the Gatling ammo. We can put that in there out of the basic assembler. Looks like I'm about running low on assault cannon ammo. All right, I think that's good. Let's get out of here and let's go home and start looking at building a fuel farm. All right, just before I head back to base, just because I'm going by it, I thought I'd take a little quick stop here at the tray station, see if I can make a few more bucks again. And as always, I'm going to use my favorite braking method inside one of these, and that's the bolt method. Where was the door on this place? Right there. Okay, I'm not going to hook up or connect or anything like that, just because it does weird things to my connectors. I'm just going to unattach, drop down, and let's go see what we got for sale. Oh, yes. This is gold. If you ever go to a trade station and you see one of these things where you got data pads and they say 15 pieces, buy them. What they are the GPS locations for a trading network. So you don't have to wander around the solar system randomly hoping to come across their signal. This will actually give me 15 stations. That is terrific. Glad I stopped. That's excellent. Don't care about the foods. What are you guys buying? Oh, you know what? I have explosives on me. I'm going to sell them. Oh, quick $663,000 space bucks. Cool. Well, this was certainly a bloody good choice. What else am I carrying? I got a gravity component. What else they going for good monies here? Power cells? No, I left them all behind. Don't have any large steel tubes on me. Don't have any detector comps. Okay. Well, you know what? I made some money and I got those data pads. Awesome. All right. What do you guys got to offer? Let's see. We're looking for some displays, some construction components. You guys are looking for fruit, so again, I can start selling food, mushrooms. That's terrific. What do we got for hauling? See, these are the ones that I want to start getting into, is these hauling contracts, because they big monies. 1.8 million or 1.75, whatever, 1.8 mil. Big jumps though, so I'm certainly not doing that with walking. Ooh, where is that one sending it? Yeah, so there's lots of these hauling contracts that I'd like to get into. Nothing in the repair contracts, but mostly what I want here is just to see if I pick up a quick search. Actually, you know what? No, I already made my money. selling those explosives, so I don't need to be here. So I'm gonna go home and get back to work on the tank farm, because you know it's a farming thing. That made sense, right? Right. All right. Yes, where are you home? You're that away. There you are. Hey, and okay. Just as I'm pulling into home, I'm not getting the tank farm. I have a particular hatred for these space pirates, and when they're bringing in a district headquarters, I am not going to let that just slide. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. What is this? Let's slow up here a little bit. How far away are you? Yeah, you're 5K. Oh wow. Turret. I think that's another turret right there. We are definitely not getting close to this guy, because those are rocket. Oh nope, that's 2 turrets there. Holy my holies! I have never seen one of these guys. This is a nasty space pirate too. Oof. Okay, is he gonna call drones in on me? Can I do my usual dirty sniping? Yeah, there's turrets. Those are turrets. I don't have the ammunition to do this. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, let's see what kind of damage I can do. Oh, that's a drone. That's a drone. Is that a drone? Why does he look like he's stuck? What are you? Yeah, you're stuck in there. Now, those are more of those kind of 2 winged ones. Right, there go my guns. Let's see if I can't hit this drone. Yeah, he just went and got himself stuck underneath. And he's down. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. Gonna keep an eye on him, but he's upside down now, so I think he's safe. And why do I think I'm out of ammo? Nope, turret's still got ammo. What are you shooting in there? Oh, a little bit low. And probably good to 800 meters. Why are you trying to shoot through the base? Stop that. Move on to the next one. There we go. Take out those close by. Just over top of him this time. And that was a hit. And he's gone. All right, next one. Make sure my camera is all nice and centered. And hit. A little bit further back. All right. Yeah, I am out of assault cannon ammo. I'm gonna pull back here. I'm gonna go rearm myself. Let's set a GPS. And again, I'm just going to use a temporary one. And let's, yeah, this is, I mean, it's not super close to home, but it's close enough. And, well, it looks, God, now Ember's laying a claim here on me. Remnants of someone who went down earlier. Some kind of spy. It's getting dark. I should probably also hit the hay. Who are you? Oh, it's someone I took down. I mean, I'm here. I don't have any ammo. There we go. Is this a colossal waste of ammunition? 100%. Do I care? Not at all. Oh, that's it's one of those TVXEs. Okay. All right. Now, who the hell is this? Oh, that's that guy I already shot to itty-bitty pieces. There's a UT. Oh, boy. It is starting to get spicy around here. Kind of what I was after, I guess. All right. I think he's going to be far enough away from that... That Ember, I think, is going to be far enough away that I shouldn't accidentally get into range of triggering that. I don't feel like going after a boss fight in an itty-bitty widow fighter. Might be the engine that could, but it won't against a large, heavy boss-type ship. Okay. Let's make sure I've got assault on the base. Where's my assault cannon ammo? Yeah, I got more than enough. Let's load up, and we have already loaded up, so we've got all of our... And you know what? I'm going to throw some more in here. Got plenty of Gatling. Okay, I am now fighting Izzy, so never mind. I need to... Let's up Izzy's here. So Izzy's allows me to set up kind of specifics. I'm going to set you, because I've got the cargo space for it, so let me set you to 90. All right, let's reload here. There we go. 50 cases, 50 and 90 rounds. Still have some space in here. Okay, let's go take a look at... Actually, no. You know what? We are here. No, I don't need to go through the... I was going to go through the welders, but I just realized the nanos aren't bothering me or anything like that, so that tells me that I'm probably okay. All right, every time I come over to this menu, I realize that I don't have my back thrusters set up. So let's get that actually set up. Toggle that off and toggle that one on. There we go. Let's go poke this bear a little bit more. That is a lot of red signals over there. Back to weapons. Everyone's happily armed. That is a big base. right, I should have grabbed some food. All right, brake thrusters on. No, I'm going home. It's late. It's night. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get hangry soon. I don't think he's going anywhere. Let's do this tomorrow. Where did you come from? Oh, apparently I grabbed her some attentions. Nope. There we go. He's going down. Is he? Yep, he's going down. He's dead already. But he's not dead enough. Slow down. All right, now he's dead. Okay. Someone followed me home. How sweet of them. And bring her down. Nice and easy. Lock her down. And get to bed. How do I get inside the damn base? Yeah. All right, what's for dinner tonight? Yeah, I think we can have ourselves a nice steak dinner. Eat those down. Yeah, let's hit the med bay. I'm going to throw these data pads into the bookshelf here. Again, if you look at these things, little nice GPS CLS station, give me a GPS. I'll deal with them later. Gotta try, hopefully remember that they are here. Let's empty my pockets. Let's hit the hay and let's wait until the morning.